Hello everyone. My name is Dylan March and I'm currently an undergraduate student here at the University of Guelph. I would like to welcome you to the College of Social and Applied Human Sciences and the Ontario Veterinary College's Convocation ceremony this morning. The University of Guelph is honored by our graduates, and we take great pride in this convocation. I'd like to tell you a little bit about the proceedings today. The ceremonials used for conferring degrees have evolved over a millennium, and the gowns and hoods represent that history. In general, the gowns for the baccalaureate and the magisterial degrees are black, and the color of the hood is different for each degree program. The doctorates at the University of Guelph have a bright blue gown, and the honorary degrees are an even brighter color. The University of Guelph crest that you see on the curtains behind me and shown on the cover of the Convocation program also represents our specific history. The emblems in the crest show links with the royal city of Guelph through the white stallion above, the connection to the liberal arts through the book, to the sciences through the astrolabe, and our connection to abundance and agriculture through the cornucopia. The University of Guelph motto, Verum conosce causis, is a quote from Virgil. It is variously translated to be either happy is the one who is able to ascertain the reason of things, or perhaps to know the meaning of things. The procession of people into the hall are also influenced by ancient tradition. The piper will herald the start of the procession of graduands, the students who are coming to graduate today. This will be followed by the arrival of the mace leading the platform party. The mace is a symbol of authority of the university and will be carried by the beadle. In medieval universities, a beadle was chosen by the instructor to work as an assistant. Today, the beadle is the ceremonial officer of Senate. Following the beadle and mace is the chancellor, members of the administration and honorees, fellows of the university, members of the board and senate, and members of faculty and staff. The degrees will be conferred in the order that you see in your program. The degrees are separated by categories representing the specific degree being awarded within the college. We will begin with the doctorates and magisteriates, followed by the baccalaureate degrees. The name reader will announce the degree being awarded at the start of each category. As the name of each student is called, the beadle will place the hood over the recipient's shoulders. The moment will be videoed and, technology willing, there will be a simultaneous live cast of the event to allow family members and friends to watch from a distance. The chancellor will then confer the degree. We understand the joy and excitement accompanying such an auspicious occasion, but we ask that you hold your applause until after each group of graduates has crossed the stage. There will be an opportunity for a truly thunderous applause after each group has graduated. Once all the degrees are conferred and all the cheers are cheered, the chancellor will close the ceremony and a recessional will play. Please remain standing during the recessional until all the platform party and all the graduates have processed out of the hall. May I be the first person to congratulate the graduands on their various successes and offer my congratulations to the family and friends who are here to support them. Welcome to Convocation at the University of Guelph.
Canada, our home and native land. True patriot love in all our sons' command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true North, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
We live in a country that values freedom, in a society that recognizes the dignity of every person. We live in a time of peace. We have been blessed. We have been given the opportunity to learn in a school that believes in excellence, by people of wisdom and compassion. We have been blessed. We have been supported by family, accompanied by friends, and challenged by the world around us to grow through our experiences. Let us enter this present moment with grateful hearts, mindful of what we have received, for we have a future filled with hope. We have been truly blessed. Amen.
Please be seated. Mr. Chancellor, Mr. President, faculty, staff of the university, families and friends, and graduates, welcome to the celebration of Convocation at the University of Guelph. I'd also like to extend a special welcome to honorary degree recipient Earl O'Born, who will be introduced formally a little later. I'm Anthony Clark, Assistant Vice President, Graduate Studies, and I have the privilege to honor, I have the honor of opening this ceremony on behalf of the university. And I would like to officially congratulate you, the graduates, on your momentous achievement. Before I go any further though, graduates, will you please join me in thanking the many people, family, friends, mentors, who have supported, encouraged, and assisted you in your pursuit of studies. This is a day of change and of continuity. The change is what we primarily celebrate here with pomp and circumstance and ceremony. Today you close one chapter of your lives and begin a new one. You mark an important accomplishment that culminates years of effort and hard work. And you turn that goal into another step in your preparation to face new challenges of increasing complexity and impact. And therein lies the continuity. Your journey of learning did not begin here at Guelph, nor does it end here today. If anything, it builds upon your experiences of the last few years to become more arduous, more enlightening, more productive, more satisfying, more fulfilling. You came here to develop the possibilities and resources of your own minds. You came here to change your lives, to devote some time to learning essential skills and acquiring knowledge, to challenge yourselves and extend your capabilities. Here in our community of scholars, you had the freedom to learn about the world and learn about yourself. We hope you learned a great deal about how you will fit into and affect the world. We hope you see your path more clearly and that you see how your contributions on that path can lead to a better world. We have tried to help you prepare by opening your eyes to ideas you might not have encountered, cultures of which you were unaware, perspectives that complement and sometimes contrast with your own. We have tried to help you think critically, to reject simplistic answers to complex questions, and to refuse the empty satisfaction of half-truths and partial solutions. Ultimately, we have shared with you one fundamental lesson. There is always more to learn. It's now up to you to start applying that lesson and those skills. We send you forth as representatives of the University of Guelph. We know you will make us proud, and we hope you are proud to wear the Guelph name. As you probably noticed, even when you were first applying to universities, we eagerly called attention to the exploits of our graduates. Be one of those people whose accomplishments we trumpet. Be someone who makes a mark on the world, someone who demonstrates the power and potential of higher education. Wherever your future leads, please don't forget that even though you may no longer be on campus, you are still a part of our community. Your association with Guelph, like your journey of learning, is lifelong. We hope you will feel welcome to return from time to time to share your accomplishments and experiences with your fellow alumni, your former professors, and the future students who will follow in your footsteps. And so once again, I bid you welcome. Enjoy the ceremony, take pride in what it represents, and remember all those who have helped make this day possible for you. I offer you my personal congratulations and best wishes. Thank you.
Mr. Chancellor, on the recommendation of the Senate of the University of Guelph, it is my great honor to present to you Earl O'Born for the degree of Doctor of Laws honoris causa. Earl O'Born is a leading Canadian entrepreneur and philanthropist whose life story illustrates how passion, determination, and drive can bring tremendous success in business and improve the well-being of the community as a whole. After leaving school at 16, Earl O'Born began work as an apprentice journeyman typesetter. 6 years later, in 1961, he and his brother bought a small print shop in Toronto and launched the Printing House Limited, creating one of the first instant printing companies in North America. TPH has prospered in a highly competitive industry and today is one of the largest privately owned branch networks in Canada, with more than 70 locations and hundreds of employees. TPH has won numerous awards within the printing industry for business management and entrepreneurship, and has twice been recognized as one of Canada's 50 best managed companies. Using his success to give back to his community and help others help themselves has been a priority for Earl O'Born. With his wife Janice, he founded the TPH Charitable Office, which has raised millions of dollars for charities across the country. The O'Borns are active supporters of Toronto's Hospital for Sick Children, and co-chaired the Brazilian Ball for Sick Kids in 2009 that raised more than $2.9 million. Several awards and honors recognize the far-reaching impact of their philanthropy. Today, the University of Guelph is proud to recognize Mr. O'Born's outstanding contribution to Canada's business community and his inspiring generosity, which has touched so many lives. I now ask you, Mr. Chancellor, to confer upon Earl O'Born the degree of Doctor of Laws honoris causa.
By the authority of the Senate of the University of Guelph, I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Laws. Congratulations. Earl O'Born will now give the Convocation address.
Good morning. Mr. Chancellor Mirvish, President Allister, Thornley, Dean Stone, and Dean Smithers, esteemed faculty, sorry about that, honored guests, and most important of all, the graduates. My personal congratulations. To be standing here today before you is a privilege to speak to you, and accepting this degree has filled my heart with one of those moments of extreme happiness. On your behalf, I offer my sincere thanks to your families and your friends and those along the way who have contributed to your graduation. For you, the graduating class, congratulations. You are the future. It is you who will build a better Canada. It is you who will build a better world. For me, this is a 60-year-old dream that has been realized today. This dream started when I was in grade school, failed grade 7, and was intensified when I dropped out of school the day after I turned 16. The next day, I landed a job doing deliveries for a typesetter on a bicycle. Wow, what a shock that was back then in '54. It was a car culture, and every teenager dreamed of having a car, not riding a bike. That was a defining moment for me and ignited a new passion, and a passion to achieve. Your achievement today is one to be proud of, and with that comes much responsibility. It has brought with it a new beginning. As you move on from the University of Guelph and the years of support, remember to weave them into your life as a reminder of where you have been and what you have learned. Starting tomorrow, I ask you to dare to dream. Dream of your life in the future and enhance your values to commit to fulfilling your vision of those dreams. And when you do this, I would like you to challenge yourself to continue your learning, to continue growing, and to continue sharing with others and never stop. You have the ability within you to become the person you see in your dreams of the future. We all come into this world as equals. What happens in our formative years is that the system tries to improve or eliminate our weaknesses, and we lose the focus to develop ourselves. And this creates a situation where we get in the way of ourselves, of who we really can be. It is from your strengths that the real you can develop to your full potential. For there are many yous. Let me explain. There is a you I think you are. There is the you you think you are. And then there is the real you. This is who you need to develop. You can change who you are as you connect with your work and develop throughout your life to fulfill your dreams. Being here in this moment has made me realize how fulfilling and rewarding my life has been. It reminds me of when I founded the printing house in 1961. That was an idea that was filled with holes, just like a sieve. It wasn't a plan. I started the business so I could become a better typesetter. I was 23 and married with 2 children. Not the smartest thing to do. I would not have done this if I'd had a well-defined plan. I have always said that opportunities are not what you see in the future. What you see is a dream. You only see the opportunity when you look back. So it turned out that setting up a business to be a better typesetter was not an opportunity at all. Typesetting was already changing. It was big time, and a faltering trade. Within 10 years, it was half what it had been. Looking back, I can see now that the real opportunity was setting up the company. Fortunately for me, I learned that everyday life is work, and that your real work is what you need to do to fulfill your dreams. I have learned the importance of including everyone in my dreams, especially my family and loved ones. Your life work brings with it rewards. You can't have rewards without recognition. It is how you share these rewards and recognition that helps you define you throughout your life. We are very similar, you and I. My beginning was in '61. Your new beginning is now, today. Now take this education and create a life dream for yourself, one you're willing to commit and share with others. Start by defining the person you wish to be in the future. I remember, as a young person, visualizing the kind of person I wanted to be. I wanted to be a builder of anything. It didn't matter what that was. I could see it clearly. So no matter the career path you're on, living a fulfilling life becomes your work. I have never got what is meant by work-life balance. To me, they have always fed each other. I have always embraced work and the values that have shaped my life. Some work is better for development than others. Work that uses your inner strengths and builds your confidence will help you follow the steps of achievement you need to stay focused on your dreams. Doing a delivery job in my teens, I saw that by working hard and accomplishing more than was expected, I was rewarded financially and recognized for my achievements. I only did that job for less than 2 months before they offered me a real job. A job I could grow with. In setting your goals to achieve your dreams, it is important to be your toughest critic and compete against your potential, which means you have to know yourself. And what I learned was rewards come when you do things better and you accomplish more than what has been asked of you. You, the graduates, have shown you can do this, or you would not be here today to graduate. So I ask, when you're competing against your potential, how far will you go? I hope you'll go far enough to build a better Canada. I hope you'll go far enough to build a better world. If you have spent the largest part of your life learning to give the right answers, it is now the time to start asking the right questions. Developing those skills to create meaningful questions requires a lot of forethought and practice. All of us have been in situations not knowing what to say. These are the times to use your questions, to get the conversation going, and you want to develop that skill to ask questions. What the question does is engage the situation. The question directs the conversation, and it shows people you're interested, and you connects you to them. Good things happen to good people, and good people cause good things to happen. One way to create that effect is to look for what you can do for others, not what they can do for you. If you help someone reach their potential, if you help someone be a better person than they thought, the return will be very satisfying and beneficial, and hopefully filled with rewards and recognition. Our dreams and our life work should be filled with rewards and recognition. People think of rewards and recognition being defined by money, promotion, awards, and public recognition. But to me, they are so much more. A successful company is a wonderful reward, and the recognition is the gratitude people share with you. As I walk through the halls in our head office, I am continually inspired by the recognition people share with us, the letters, the plaques, the praise that we've received, that the people have sent us letters over the years, have sent us over the years to thank us. Rewards come before recognition. Neither are given, and neither come without having accomplished something. Here's a different way to look at that. You've studied hard to qualify for work in a field. The reward is getting a job. The recognition is the paycheck. Going fishing is a reward. The recognition is catching the fish. Falling in love is a reward. The recognition is building a life together. Having children is a reward. The love they return you is the recognition. Rewards and recognition are personal. They're different for all of us, and when you see exactly what you need to work hard at to achieve your dreams, you see how your life is truly a work in progress. As I look ahead, I see myself with so much more to do. I have much more time to help others help themselves. I have been rewarded with a great company with wonderful people and an incredible family whose love and trust feeds me constantly. I am grateful for having a working life as fulfilling as mine has been. I have been fortunate to find my potential self and achieve through my working life the fulfillment of my dreams. Because of that, my family and I have been able to give back to the communities across Canada for the last 30 years through the Printing House Charitable Office. Each of you in this graduating class has that same potential to discover what makes you you and to set your path on a lifetime of work that is woven into your day-to-day life so continuously it feeds the energy, the motivation, and the values that set you apart starting today. So in closing, I'd like to share 7 things to remember as you start out. Opportunity is what you see in hindsight. Dreams are what you see in the future. Whatever it is that you do, just do it really well. Have the courage to fail while embracing your blessings. Help others to help themselves. A win-win is much better than having a winner and a loser. Having lots of money doesn't count. What you do with it does. And success only comes when you have done everything you want to do. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Earl, for those truly inspiring words. Well, graduates, the moment has come. Will the graduating class please rise? Mr. Chancellor, I have the honour to present to you these scholars who have fulfilled the statutory requirements laid down by the Senate of the University of Guelph that they may be admitted to their various and several degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me and in the University of Guelph, I hereby accept you for admission to your various and several degrees with all the rights, privileges, and obligations pertaining thereto.
Will members of the graduating class please be seated?
Good morning again, graduates, proud family, and friends of the graduates. I'm sure you'll be excited, perhaps a little relieved, certainly happy to see your graduate walk across the stage and be greeted by the Chancellor. And you may want to express your emotions in some audible manner. This is fine. Please go ahead. But may we ask the general audience hold your collective applause until the end of the presentation of each of their classes. And we will provide the cue. Thank you. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the Ontario Veterinary College that they may be admitted to the degree Doctor of Philosophy. Meredith Cooper Ferris. Shauna Kersey Glass Castro. Malat Gohari. Shaylee Lynn Harper. Please join me in congratulating our Doctor of Philosophy graduates. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the Ontario Veterinary College, that they may be admitted to the degree Doctor of Veterinary Science. Letitia Jenny Tatirski. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the Ontario Veterinary College, that they may be admitted to the degree Master of Public Health. Janet Elizabeth Alsop. Suzanne Lorraine Belichenko. Elizabeth Wan Keong Chow. Antoine Benoit Mandela Clark. Alexandra Elaine Thornley. Shannon Ashley Harden. Kristen Riley. Sarah Menendez Gilbert. Our Master of Public Health graduates. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the Ontario Veterinary College, that they may be admitted to the degree Master of Science. Leslie Burgess. Carmen Coe. Please join me in congratulating all of our Master of Science graduates.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the College of Social and Applied Human Sciences, that they may be admitted to the degree Bachelor of Applied Science honors program. Oh, sorry. Gracelyn Antoinette Hayden. Rachel Lynn Hicks with distinction. Nicola A. Jackson.
Lisa Nicole McKay. Thanks, Mom. Kathleen Marie Mather, with distinction. Thanks. David Mingwai Song. Janelle Stewart. Ashley Jane Tyndall. KKC. Aisha Zai. Congratulations to this group of scholars. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the College of Social and Applied Human Science that they may be admitted to the degree Bachelor of Arts Honors Program. Moises Leonardo Albanese. Carmen Nicole Albanese. Colin Jeffrey Bishard Dent. Aaron Borns. Tara Elizabeth Cowan. Stephen Scott Sinello. Allison Elizabeth Dale. Connor Ducars. Masood Fairbash. Tyler David Fram with distinction. Stephen G. Galati. Heather Ann Gallard. Gallard. Sorry, Heather. Blake Benjamin Gao. Stuart Andrew Gibson. Shane Kevin Gray. Jessica Marie Ilton with distinction. Jamie Yvette Lisk with distinction. Brett Melton with distinction. Hannah Mae Neal. Emma Corrine Post. Simone Romaine. Erica Lynn Solvay. Emily Elizabeth Weber Sheik. Christine Catherine Smith. Marwan Tabara. Patrick Thompson. Megan Catherine Thornton. Shane Aaron Rowe Williams. Oro Abraham. Excuse me, I've got ahead of myself, Mr. Chancellor. Recognize this group of scholars. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you these scholars from the College of Social and Applied Human Sciences, that they may be admitted to the degree Bachelor of Arts General Program. Omotiara Abraham. Graham Francis Brooks. Carly Colleen DeBuck. Leticia Di Benedito. Kareem Drott. Thomas Fell. Stephen Forbes. Amelia Ingram. Allison Johns. Kira Ariel Liss. Sarah Catherine Murphy. Matthew Santos. Lindsay Taxa. Kizia Tugade. Congratulations to our group of scholars. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you this scholar from the College of Social and Applied Human Sciences, that she may be admitted to the degree Bachelor of Science in Environmental Sciences. Heather Alp.
So, graduates, you did it. You made it across the stage. You didn't fall over. You didn't fall over going down the stairs. And now I think you imagine that the real celebrations can begin. Not so fast. You actually got to sit here and listen to me talk. And I think many of you are thinking that I am now the only thing that stands between you and the rest of your lives. Don't worry, I only intend to talk for about maybe 2 hours, so sit back. Actually, I'm going to ask you to do something for me. You heard all the whoops and cries from your family members and friends, can I ask you graduates to stand up, turn round, and give all those people an incredible amount of applause for what they've done for you? Thank you. You can sit down again. You know, human behavior is absolutely fascinating, isn't it? How many of you noticed what happened when that occurred? Lots of smiling on the face of the family and friends, and then somebody went like this, and then somebody just went, and then there were people doing this. Because I think, if I can project your thoughts, you realized that actually these people here are living your dreams. Maybe it's a way of you being able to see what you've had a hand in producing, being associated with. But graduates, I hope you realize that no matter how difficult it's been at times, and we all have parents and family members that we think are just the worst that ever happened at different times, those people are incredible, solid support for you. And what they have done over the last many, many years is to lead you through the good and the bad times and be there to support you. The Lebanese poet, Gibran, gave advice to parents and wrote the lines, "You are the bows from which the living arrows are sent." Well, it's true. It's true for your supporters, graduates. It's true for the faculty and staff here at the university who have nurtured and mentored you over the last few years. You are the living arrows that we send forth. You are our connection with the future. A future that none of us, oldies, are ever going to be able to see or inhabit except vicariously through you. And what a future that is. Armed with enthusiasm, energy, and a newly minted education, what can be more incredible, more inspiring than facing that future? And yet, as I say that, from this vantage point, I suppose it's easy to be jealous. I don't mean standing up here on the stage at the podium. I actually mean the advantage of age. Perhaps those of us who are crusties up here on the stage or at the back of the hall, your supporters, have made it look easy. To a large extent, we've forgotten what it's like to face the future, the unknown. But I do want to assure you that we were all on the precipice of the future once. We all wondered whether we would ever be successful. We all wondered where we'd end up. I doubt whether any of you will follow the path that you may have planned out for yourselves as you go into that future. But I can guarantee three things. It's going to be full of surprises, it's going to be full of successes, and it's going to be full of disappointments. And all three are absolutely vital. Don't ever turn down the surprises, the opportunities that present themselves to you. You've no idea where they're going to lead. Take every opportunity to celebrate the successes and learn from the disappointments. So now it is time to turn and face the future. Described by my favorite poet Walt Whitman, when he wrote the lines, "Darest thou, O soul, walk out with me towards the unknown region?" Well, now's the time to take up that challenge. It is the time to walk out and embrace the freedom. And it is the time to take whatever life throws at you and turn it to advantage. But before you go, I want to ask you to do 3 things. The first is a challenge. I want to challenge you to make people's lives better. It is only by caring about other people that you will truly make a difference in this world. And sad to say, we really need you. In a world that is riven by injustice and dogma and prejudice, our only hope is you. Do something. Do something. I don't actually care whether you take on some of the most daunting of challenges in the world, or whether you just make a decision today that you will do something to make somebody's life better every day for the rest of your lives. And I can see some of you looking at me as if to say, sure, and how do I do that? It is incredibly simple. Another one of those human traits, like the waving, is that no matter how miserable or grumpy or upset or pleased or happy somebody is, if you smile at them and keep smiling at them, they cannot help but smile back. Even these people in the front row here who are looking as miserable as sin at the moment, see, they smile immediately. Make the decision today that you will smile at somebody who's looking downcast once a day, and in doing that, improve their lives. So the first thing is absolutely do things for other people. The second is that I want to challenge you to think about never taking yourself seriously. Laugh at people, laugh with people, but most especially, laugh at yourself. Sometimes we all say the most stupid things and get ourselves into really awkward situations because of it. Laugh it off. It will make a huge difference. And the last thing is I want to remind you of the privilege of your lives. You live in a remarkable country, a country in which you can enjoy incredible freedoms. Just think for a moment. You have the right to walk anywhere you choose, with whomever you want. You live in a country that espouses tolerance and diversity woven into every single strand of its fabric. A country that believes in equality for all, irrespective of age or stage or race or genders. A country that has a stellar international reputation for its fairness and for its care for others. A country of which we should be immensely proud. And I don't just mean making sure that the women win the gold medal this afternoon. Work tirelessly for the ideals that are embodied in being Canadian. So armed with all of that, it is now time. It is time to get out of here. Those of us who are left behind will be watching you with enormous pride. I celebrate and salute your successes, and I wish you every success in the future. Thank you. Following Convocation, the Deans of the College of Social and Applied Human Science and the Ontario Veterinary College are hosting a reception for all of the graduates and their guests in the Macdonald Stewart Arts Centre. It's an opportunity for you to be able to celebrate together. Please, before you leave the hall, can you remember to return your gowns? We have a number of ceremonies later on today, and it would be really nice if we had some gowns to hand out to people. Take lots of pictures. Those are the memories that you will really hold about this place. Those are the memories that you'll hold about today, but also about what you looked like. Because when you come back in 10, 20, 50 years' time, you're going to look at those photographs and say, did I ever wear shoes that were that ridiculously high-heeled? And that's just the boys. And for some of you, you will say, I actually had hair in those days. So those things will trigger the memories of being here. Have a fantastic life. Thank you.
By virtue of the authority vested in me and in the University of Guelph, I confer the various and several degrees in absentia on the graduates not present, and I now declare Convocation is dismissed.
Often. We do ask that when you're done every year that you exit through the doors of the lobby so the next group can come in, and they do want to look as good for when you can't get the gowns back. You did it!